Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you my 55-gallon tank. It's a freshwater tank. The fish that are in it, and kind of an update. It's been a little while since I showed this tank, a few videos at least. So the fish are getting bigger. I'm going to show you what kind of filter I have. Just some things in the tank that are good to have if you're first time setting up a tank, if you're interested in doing that, or if you've been doing it for a while, but you want to switch out the type of filter that you use. All right, so let's take a look. Here is the 55-gallon, and the fish that I have in here, just in case you haven't seen any other videos in the past, I do have two angelfish in here. They actually are getting pretty big. I have two gold dust mollies, and I have two blue rams, two Siamese algae eaters, and two of the polar blue convicts, and two of the, where are they at? There they are. Two of the blood parrots. There's the other one right there. So, oh, and I also have two geophagus, certain type of them. The other one is somewhere. And I also have a algae eater. He's back there. You can see him. And I know, if you are familiar with how big algae eaters get, he's going to outgrow this tank eventually. Okay, eventually I'm gonna have to put him in a bigger tank, and I will figure that out very soon here. So anyway, some things I have in this fish tank, all right? That's important to have in here. The first is a wave maker. All right, if you don't have, like, say, a sponge filter or any kind of filter in there that drops water in, or like a sponge filter creates the bubbles that break the surface and moves around the surface, that's the important part. It's not the bubbles that come up, it's when they break the surface. And that's what aerates the water, and that's one of the most important things for the fish tank, for the fish in the fish tank. If you lose power, you want to keep that aeration going, okay? If you lose power for a little while. All right, also, what you want to make sure you have, if this is for the people that are beginning interested in setting up a fish tank, is a heater, okay? It is very important to have a heater in a fish tank, so you can keep that temperature where it needs to be for those type of fish. This you see in here hanging down, this air stone, that's just in case we lose power, it automatically kicks on. I don't know if you can see it down here. It's just sitting right here. This, if you lose power, this kicks on. Actually, I need to push that button in, so if we do lose power, it'll kick on. And it'll last for a little while. It doesn't automatically shut off. It will if the battery dies. But so we lost power for a couple minutes. It kicked on, and power came back up, and it shut off. The next thing I have in this fish tank is the filtration system. Okay, it's the one I have. It makes this it's quiet. It's very, very quiet. All right, so I have a. This one. This is a Fluval 307. It costs about 100. I can't remember exactly. I got it at Best Buy, about 100 and something. I know that doesn't explain much, but just look it up. It's the Fluval 307. It's a 7 series, if I remember right. That's what people were calling it. And it works great. It's super quiet. It's easy to clean the filter. You just to clean it out, you just detach these two hoses down here. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. You lift up the two levers, the red orange thing, and the other one, the gray one. When you lift them up, you lift the gray one first and the other one. The hoses come off without having the water spill everywhere. All right, so. Like I said, you could have different types of filtration. You could have the sponge filter, which work great. They work for several things, okay? Aerating the water, they're portable. You know, they make great surface for beneficial bacteria on the sponges. And you still got to clean them out every once in a while, but clean them out with like fish water tank. You don't want to really wash them out with you know, the tap water, because it takes away that beneficial bacteria. So anyway, what's going on in this tank right now? There's always something going on in this tank. All right, we have these angelfish. This is pretty much where they hang out at on this side. What are they doing here? Let me see if I can get a good... There we go. And surprisingly, this blood parrot's kind of hanging out over here. They do that sometimes, but a lot of times they're over in here, down there in their little cave. All right, and with these geophagus, they're just kind of there. They might, you know, get a little aggressive, but nothing serious. There's this big guy, he's getting pretty big. And the gold dust mollies, they're just there. You know, they don't do anything. And these guys, there's male and female, the polar blue convicts, which are half convict cichlid and half blood parrot. All right, so they're always in here guarding this. This is their home. And probably about every week and a half, 2 weeks, I gotta get in there, wash out. There's eggs. They're non-stop breeding in these tanks. Okay, all you gotta do for convicts, whether they're full convicts or these guys, just put them in the tank and they will breed. And they're the easiest ones. If you wanna have babies, these fish, they're the easiest ones to do it. So anyway, so yeah, this is my 55 gallon. All right, and I did get the stand for it initially, and I did end up getting the canopy later on, which if you have a canopy, make sure, and I'm telling you, you know, it has some kind of holes up top, because if you keep your heater, that water warm, it's going to condensate in there. So it's good to have one that has holes, that's not a solid one, because my 150 gallon, that has a solid top canopy. All right, and I made stuff to prop it open so it wouldn't condensate and be all humid and collect moisture up underneath the lid. So, but I don't have it on right now. But it does look nice. Having the canopy and the stand, it makes your fish tank look nice. So, as far as this 55 gallon goes, that's pretty much it. If there's any other questions or comments about this video, go ahead and leave a comment. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, to be able to, you know, see more content and videos, you know, everything they always say on YouTube. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.